Welcome back to another exciting broadcast.
Jua, have you noticed? Winter is officially over, which means it's time for our March broadcast.
Wow, already Q4? Time flies. I heard some of our MS Dragons participated in NHD.
Yeah, I think a lot of students would love to know more about it.
Let's turn it over to Ensign and Won to tell us more.
So hello,
Hi.
and so congrats on becoming a finalist in the NHD. And I have some questions for you. What was your first impression of NHD?
So when I first encountered NHD, it was during 6th grade during social studies class. It seemed very interesting while we were all able to have a competition on things like history, which I haven't been or have heard of anything, so it seemed rather interesting to me.
What motivated you to join the NHD?
So last year I made a group website. With some of my peers, and I wasn't entirely satisfied of what I did, and I felt like after going to the competition, there were some spots that I found out that I could grow on. So that's why I did NHD this year as well.
That's cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
So first of all, congrats on getting the first place in NHD.
Thank you.
So my first question was what was your first impression of NHD?
So my first impression of NHD, it was an year ago when I first started National History Day. And my first impression, obviously I was very intrigued by the concept of a history fair and how students could participate in discussing and researching about the topic that interested them the most.
What motivated you to join the NHD?
Last year, I first participated in National History Day in Korea, and I was able to move on to the national round in Washington, D.C. And after that, I was motivated to try harder to get a better achievement and success in this year's NHD.
Okay,
Thank
that's cool.
you.
Thank you.
That was really interesting. Thanks for the great info on NHD.
Right? Now let's check out what fun events Stuco is planning. Over to Rose and Giselle.
What event is coming up in Stuco?
So our Stuco is planning to have a Fool's Night, which is also known as a Fall Festival.
When is it happening?
It's in April 1st, located in the middle school gym. It's from 6:15 p.m. to 8 p.m.
What do you predict will be the most enjoyable plot?
So our Stuco has planned to have some fun and exciting music, snacks, and dancing performances. So I think it would be cool to be around there.
Wow, this sounds so exciting. I bet a lot of students will be there.
For sure, Stuco events never disappoint.
Now it's time for some important announcements from Mr. Boland.
Hello, Mr. Boland. Welcome to our studio. How's your day going?
My day has been pretty fantastic today, Yule. Thanks for asking.
I think mine is incredible too. Winter time is gone and spring is here.
Woohoo!
What do you like to do in springtime?
Ooh, one of my favorite hobbies in springtime, Yule, is to break out the barbecue and cook up some nice juicy steaks. I do it in the winter time too, but it's not as fun. When the weather gets warmer, I love a good barbecue.
That sounds delicious. I heard that you really enjoy playing golf at springtime. What's your favorite golf course in Jeju?
Ooh, I do enjoy playing golf. I've played quite a few of the courses here. One of my favorites, although I don't get to play it often because it's pretty expensive, would be Teddy Valley. And a couple times I got to play Blackstone, which was really cool too.
I also heard about that. And for the last and final question, do you have any announcements for the students?
Oh, yes, I do. I've got a few things I need to cover. Is that okay?
Yes.
All right, here I go. As we move through March and spring break, at the end of March, beginning of April, we're going to have our first Stuco or social of semester 2. So I think all of our students are going to enjoy that as our Stuco members are busily preparing. Later in April, we're going to have our overnight trips where all students are going to be off campus at the same time. Of course, always following our rules and expectations. I do want to send a reminder to students about lockers. Some of our locker doors are getting broken, and some of it is because they're not being looked after very well. Students, there's lots of space to put all your belongings in there. One of the bigger issues we're having is instruments. They belong on the 4th floor instrument room. And that's right, as we talk about April and May, the end of year is coming. We tend to get excited at this time of year, and sometimes our excitement takes over and we make some mistakes or make some bad choices. So we really need to work to keep it in check. Always have Mr. Boland in the back of your ear saying, "Are you doing the right thing? Be a human." That's about it for me.
Thank you, Mr. Boland, and thank you for your time. We look forward to seeing you in this studio again.
I can't wait to be here. Thanks, Yul.
Thank you.
Batter's up.
Thank you, Mr. Boland. Super helpful info, as always.
I heard that Mr. Lee visited Antarctica recently.
No way, I want to go to and hang out with some penguins. Let's check out this thrilling trip.
Mr. Lee, how was your day so far?
Hi, Cheney. How are you?
I'm good.
Good. Good to see you.
Okay. Then can you tell us more about your recent trip to Antarctica?
Yeah, it was a really eye-opening experience. Allowed myself to travel to another place which I wanted to go to. And more importantly, it helped me take my student experiments with the Antarctica Explorers Club and take the experiments to Antarctica, explore it also through them, and then bring that data back, and then help me become a better science teacher and to bring the world of Antarctica to my students.
Oh, that sounds fantastic.
Thank you.
What was the most interesting part of your trip?
Everything was interesting about Antarctica. I can't say one particular thing. Probably the beginning of the trip was even more amazing because when I went through Argentina, I went through the Beagle Passage, which is the same passage Charles Darwin went through to get to go around South America. So to see that was a really cool history moment for science. And then the Drake Passage, 4 days actually of really bad seasickness if you're not careful. But if I want to be really more specific, it was glaciers. All the snow I could ever see, and tall glaciers like 2,000 meters tall. I've never seen glaciers that high, and also waters that clear, and really cool animals out there too.
That sounds interesting.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us today. Have a great day.
Okay, thank you, Cheney.
Thank you.
Bye.
That looked amazing, but now I think it's the perfect time for some fun.
Yes, I think our students could use a good laugh. It's time for Joke of the Month.
Take it away, Chenny.
Hi, what's your name?
My name is Susie Moon.
My name is Jaylee.
So here's the joke. Why are mountains so funny?
Why?
Because they're hill areas. Hilarious. Why wasn't the cactus invited to hang out with mushrooms?
Why?
Because he was not a fun guy. Hi, what's your name?
My name is John.
So what do you call a flag with no wing?
I have no idea.
A walk.
Wow.
Now that was a good one.
Definitely. Now let's hear from Mr. Carroll.
Hello, Mr. Carroll. Welcome back to our studio again.
Thank you.
Long time no see.
I know. So excited to be here.
Yeah, me too. So spring is here. What are some of your favorite things to do in spring?
You know what? The reason I love spring the most is my favorite sport is baseball. And baseball starts in the spring. So I've already started to listen to spring training games on the radio and follow all the baseball scores. So I love watching baseball in the spring and playing baseball with my kids. It's one of my favorite times of the year.
Oh, that sounds interesting. Then is there anything to share with our students?
Actually, yeah, I'm glad you asked me this question because, you know, lately in the office, we've had a lot of situations where we're working with students, and a lot of the problems comes from spreading rumors. You know, like somebody will hear something about someone and then they go tell someone else. And that's not good. We don't want to do that because A, we don't know if that thing we heard is true. Sometimes it's true and sometimes it's not true. And then B, and you've probably had this experience where like you tell somebody something and then they tell someone else. But when they tell to someone else, it changes a little each time. And by the time it goes to the fifth or sixth person, it's a totally different thing than how it started. And it hurts people's relationships and it gets their feelings hurt. and makes people feel alone at school, and we definitely do not want that. So if somebody comes to you and they want to say, hey, did you hear about what happened with so-and-so? You can say, no, I did not, and I don't really want to. Let's talk about something else.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah. So thank you, Mr. Carroll. Have a great day.
You too, and have a good spring.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Carroll. Hey, Joa, have you ever wanted to learn more about MS clubs?
Yes, we have some awesome clubs here.
Well, starting today, Holly and Ciara will share some club information in every broadcast.
Over to Holly and Ciara for our first club interview.
Hello, can you tell us what your club is?
Hello, I'm in the newspaper club.
Okay, what do you do in your club?
So we basically write newspapers about school events and many other topics. Yeah.
Okay, what do you enjoy about your club?
What I enjoy is basically being able to write about what I'm interested in and just about school topics to inform my peers and everyone in the middle school.
Okay, thank you for interviewing. Goodbye.
Bye.
Hello, can you tell us what your club is?
We're in Icelandic Explorers Club. My name is Jun.
My name is Sibu.
Can you tell us what you do in your club?
In Icelandic Explorers Club, we are doing kind of support, like Mr. Lee's journey. Like we are kind of making like a tools that Mr. Lee's can use in Iceland, and we are creating project for like Mr. Lee's like data, and we can compare or analyze the data for our project in this club.
Okay, what do you enjoy about your club?
The one thing that I enjoy about this club
is that we are able to learn something new that we haven't learned before, and that's very fun, yeah.
Okay, thank you for interviewing. Goodbye.
Hi.
Can you tell me what your club is?
Our club is Stuku.
Okay, what do you do in your club?
We plan for our upcoming events, and we take responsibility for our own community.
Okay, what do you enjoy about your club?
We like to communicate.
We like to communicate, and like taking charge of our own community is very enjoyable.
Okay, thank you for interviewing.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks, Holly and Ciara.
And now it's time to celebrate some birthdays.
Over to Ensign, Juan, and you for this month's birthday shoutouts.
What time is it, Ensign?
It's time to announce birthday.
We had 6 birthdays in total in March, so it's gonna be short.
First of all, Kaylee Kim from 7th grade.
Julie from 8th grade.
Ensign Shaw from... Wait a second, that's you!
Thanks, bro! Yeah! That's how you do it! Next, Kaicho from 7th grade.
Emma Choi from 7th grade.
And last but not least, Kemet from 7th grade.
Happy birthday, Dragons!
That's a wrap up for this broadcast, Dragons.
The end of the year is coming up fast, so let's keep being the best versions of ourselves every day.
Bye, Dragons!